the person taking care of everybody else? Why me? Why is it that I can't, get a break from my life? I've already raised my kids already. I've already lived my life already. I've already went through the hustle and bustle of taking kids to school, bringing them back, having to fix their lunch, having to change diapers. I'm done. I should be looking at the twilight years of my life and be headed toward, different vacations like Mexico and Tahiti and all these other places. I should be going there, relaxing, but I'm here, having to take care of everything else. Why me? Right? Why do I have to have this charge? God chose someone else. But Jesus didn't have a choice. He was brought here to save our souls and give us hope. He came that he would mend the brokenhearted, heal the sick, raise the dead, and that we would be an example like he was. And it says it in Psalms 116 verse 13. It says, I shall lift up the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. So this cup that he wanted removed couldn't be removed because the cup was for him. We all have a cup in it. And in this cup, there's so many trials and tribulations. There's so, we sit up here and plan our life out and say, we're going to be grandparents at a certain age, and then it happens earlier. And saying, wait a minute, I'm still trying to get my life together, and you done took me to the next level already. I still look young. But you put this cup on me, and I can't give this cup to anyone else. Why me? So Jesus said, if it's your will, in verse 36, if it's your will, then your will be done. And that's what we have to do. We have to literally say to ourselves, if it's your will, then your will be done. Why? Because as long as we fight it, asking why me, we'll never get anywhere. We'll never get anywhere because God put us there to be a blessing. If you're somebody that's helping to take care of someone else's kid, the reason why is because God knows that you know how to take care of a kid. No one's perfect. Many of us are far from perfect. I'm sure that there's some opinions in here that would love to say a lot more, but they can't because it is still your cup. Sometimes grandma, and the thing about the word grandma, it still has the word ma in there. So you can't divorce the mother away from the grand. So you still have to be grandma. My father is literally doing the same thing. He's a grandfather, but he's still being a father. And that's okay, because many times we need help. And we probably needed the help in the past generation, but didn't realize it, that we were being so much of a burden on our parents. And even if we had a lot of it right, they may have been the people praying for us, or the grandmother praying for us when we wasn't thinking about praying. So it always have taken a village to raise a child. It always took a village to get a prayer through, because someone has to be praying for you when you don't feel like praying. Someone has to be fasting for you when you just too hungry. You saying, I can't do this. Someone has to have your back.
That's right.
And God designs it so that someone is always interceding for you. And that person is Jesus. Now, it says later, and when he came and found him sleeping, he said to Peter, Simon, are you asleep? Could you not keep watch for 1 hour? How many of you have gotten so frustrated with people saying, can you do anything right? Can you just change one diaper? Can you just feed your kid once in your life? I'm touching a hot button here. Someone's saying, yeah, I've said that. I probably said that this past week. Can you do anything
this week?
Right? Hallelujah. Because you're saying, this is Jesus. Can you do anything right? I've trained you for 3.5 years. I've sent you on mission trips, laying hands on the sick. They have been recovering. People have been raised from the dead. You've seen what I've done. Can't you at least hang with me 1 hour? The 1 hour I asked you to keep watch, you fell asleep. Folks are ready to break out swords. What good is sleepy soldiers? That makes absolutely no sense, right? So that's what it's about. You have this cup, and you're saying, can you at least make this easier on me? Okay? Can you at least give me something for babysitting? I know you got some money in your pocket. Can you at least give me $10 to at least, I'm raising your child, but I'm calling it babysitting. Can you at least give me $10? They say, oh, I need this. I need this, and what? You see them 4 a.m. come in drunk. You say, here's your kid. And you say, never mind, because you don't know where you're at anyway. We've been there in those situations. We've been in those situations where it just seemed like you having to do it all. It's your cup. But it's not your will. It's God's will be done. Why? Because you were blessed to be a blessing. And that's okay. Understand that some blessings you'll never get in this life. They're stored up in heaven for you. You'll live your life, and sometimes it feels like you'll die a bitter death. But you have to understand that some blessings you'll never get until you make it in. So you're storing that up for later. Okay? So that's okay. You'll get some blessings here, but understand some of them is in store for later. All right? Now, he told them, keep watching and praying that you may not come into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Because he understood. Your spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak. So we have to be understanding about the cup we have been given. And understand our lives won't understand the cup no matter what you say to them. You can stand there and say, I wash all the dishes, I clean all your clothes, I iron all your clothes, I make sure that you have your bills paid, your car insurance paid. But to be honest with you, you wouldn't understand it even if I explained it to you in more detail. So I forgive you. And that's what we have to do. It's hard to do, but we have to forgive them. We have to forgive them for their ignorance. We have to. It is one of the toughest things to do, because we're saying, well, I just get it done. Why can't you just get it done? Because it's not their cup. It's yours. And they'll appreciate you when you're gone, because I'm pretty sure that when you're gone, there'll be a people that will get it done. They'll always get it done. And they'll probably be asking their children the same question. Why can't you get it done? I can get it done. And they'll get amnesia, because they'll think they always got it done and they didn't. You know, so that's how that works. It says in verse 39, it says, and he went away and prayed, saying,